G'day everybody. I want to talk about cruising a bit slower to get good information on massive cost projects. So you get a rough cost of how much a project costs, go out and advertise, do this and do that, do this, use all these people, we'll get a couple hundred people or 1,000 people, this and that, right? And it ends up costing 900 and something, nearly $1 billion when you run around and do something for a while. Things are costly. So before you do a decision like that, you make sure you do your research properly, because if you did, then a screw up shouldn't have really happened. If it happens, you can talk about how much you did your research properly instead of just a little bit. Because if you can't talk about how much data you got and why you went the direction you did, because you got a lot of data from a lot of areas over time, you'll look stupid, right? As you just pretty much gamble with what you think will work out. So when it comes to the voice, what I would have done, say we'll just go $1 million budget, and we'll say we'll go 20 people this $1 million budget, right? So they'll roughly get 50G, right? 50G is not much. We can put it down to 10 people, but we'll say 20, right? As you can get sort of volunteer type of people that just good at talking and finding out information, because that's what you need to do. You need to talk a lot, get around a lot, know what keywords to say and stuff like that. And you get these people and you send them all around the country or the state for a whole year. So you've got a year's pay. That's a year's pay for everyone. We're going to employ you for a year, and after that I'll employ you for another thing. If it all goes good. If it goes bad, you might have to go somewhere else, or I might find you another job. That's just how jobs go, isn't it, when it comes to those type of sectors. And you employ someone for a year and you get them to go around and talk to people and find out what's going on, and talk to shops and talk to the native people. And all they do is go around talking like a lonely dude does up the street that goes, "G'day," all the time, right? And you talk, that's all you do. And you record and you write down what's similar all the time, and you log that, right? And over time, and over a year, and you can travel around. So you can spend a day or 2 days in each town, right? So they get to know you, probably a couple of days, because in that way work is spread around. You can tell them you're there for a few days or a couple of days, and they can come and see you the next day, right? And tell them what you're doing, why you're there, and all that kind of stuff. Be friendly and nice and interact like we used to do in the old days, when we used to interact a little bit more than what we do today. But that was my opinion on that. And if they did that, more likely they would have connected more and been more ready. Or instead of just being at a couple of towns, you need to be everywhere. They would have been hundreds of towns, hundreds of places, seen a lot of footage of what you got instead of just a little bit. You want a lot. Definitely if you're going to spend a lot of money. And you do a little $1 million gamble and see your outcome, and make sure it's going to be a good one, because if it isn't, then you got to make sure next time you go to do a gamble, you're going to have to make it even more people, more information. And you learn that, and then over time, you'll end up getting the right way of doing things, and show each other as politics how you do it. Don't hide good secrets, because it just makes it worse for everyone else. If you can do it, show it. If you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out. None of this holding back this and not doing this because you're hoping for this or wanted to get in on this later. Things like that does not help when it comes to collective reasoning. Have a good one, everybody, and bye-bye. And I'm pretty sure they've learnt a similar thing than that, but I thought I'd just say my say on it and leave it at that. See ya.